2026. Tonight, we have an invocation and pledge allegiance by Board Member Dr. Michael Thompson. Please stand.
God of all nations, Father of the human family, we lift up all our elected leaders and public servants at all levels of government, including those in the military and law enforcement. Help us to heal from our differences and unite us, O Lord, with a common purpose, dedication, and commitment to achieve liberty and justice in the years ahead for everyone, especially those who are most vulnerable in our midst. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, are there any agenda announcements this evening?
Mr. Chairman, there are no announcements. Thank you.
Thank you. Clerk Gumau, can you please call the roll?
Certainly. Thank you, Chairman. We will start with Mr. McCarthy. Present. Mr. McDonald. Present. Mr. Neighbors. Here. Mr. Penny. Mr. Scroll. Here. Mr. Sweeney. Here. Mr. Tassoni. Present. Dr. Michael Thompson. Present. Mr. Ray Thompson. Present. Ms. Valdez. Mr. Webster. Here. Mr. Arena. Here. Mr. Booker. Present. Mr. Butita. Here. Mr. De La Trinidad. Ms. Fellers. Mrs. Gorel. Present. Ms. Hansert. Here. Mr. Hoffman. Present. Mr. Lindmark. Present. Chairman, 17 board members present, 3 board members absent.
Very good. We do have a quorum this evening. Next, I'm going to read a statement here because we do have some public participation this evening. Comments shall be limited to 3 minutes. Speakers may not address zoning matters which are pending before the ZBA, Zoning Committee, or the County Board. Personnel matters or pending or threatened litigation may not be addressed in open session. An individual may speak a maximum of 3 times per calendar year on the same topic. This prohibition shall include the repetition of the same topic in a statement on what is purported to be a different topic. Personal attacks or inappropriate language of any sort will not be tolerated. And tonight, we have Mr. John Tack Brantley. If you want to come forward, please.
Good evening to everybody. I've seen you since last year. What will we learn about, who is Dr. King? Tell them who Dr. King is. Who is Dr. King?
Our Santa Claus.
Who's Dr. King?
Our Santa Claus.
Okay. I want to talk to you about expanding my program. But for those that don't know what my program is about, I work with youth. I've been working with them for over 20 years. And I want to target more of our youth that's locked up in detention, in the juvenile detention. I can't do that alone. And now I have a building, and by me having a building, I'm able to have a staff. So I need to have a meeting with the chairman and find out what steps we need to take in order to get the Winnebago County Board and also to be able to work with our at-risk youth. We can talk about what the city is doing and what the city is not doing, but what are we doing? And I take a speech out of John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy said, don't ask what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? I said, don't ask what y'all can do for us, but what we can do for our future generation. So just to tell you who we are a mission statement. Renewal Turning Point is a catalyst for change within the city of Rockford. We seek to mobilize the community to address common obstacles that affect the city's lower-income youth population and to build a positive future in and around our community for all youth. In 2010, we began taking youth to local events to give them exposure to activities that happen outside of their neighborhood, offering them a new look at what life possibility could be. My vision is to show the youth that there are people who care about them and their future, and that there's a tremendous opportunity in the city of Rockford as long as we take advantage of the resources that are available. Changes is never easy, but yet wonderful things can happen when we all open to change. Life has changed, and I want to help others adjust to positive change. I want to help free Rockford from racism, poverty, and violence. I want to see a thriving community where all peoples have equal opportunity and feel safe in their neighborhood and the surrounding area. We took the kids to the Harlem Globetrotters game on the 29th. 30 of our kids was able to take pictures and get autographs and signatures. The tickets cost $70, but we was able to get them for $35. Our next event is taking them to Disney on Ice. I got a 3-minute shame fame. The Harlem Globetrotters captain on the team. I was at the top of the steps, getting ready to go out to get me something to eat, and all of a sudden somebody tapped me on my shoulder. I turned around and looked, and here's somebody 6'9", looking down at me. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to get something to eat." He said, "Oh, no. You can't get up in church when the preacher is preaching, and you see me out here, we trying to win this game for y'all, and you interrupted my game." He said, no, you got to go sit down. So when I went to go sit down, he said, "Who is this? Your family?" It was 4,000 people there. I brought 72 people to the game. I'm getting ready to end it real quick. And so he said, "Who is these?" I said, "Renewal Turning Point Program." And then he said, "Who is you?" I said, "Brother John." He said, "Everybody in the audience," and he put the pictures up there and on the screen. He said, "Everybody welcome Renewal Turning Point and Brother John to the Harlem Globetrotters 100-year anniversary." And everybody in the place started clapping for us. That was a great moment for our kids in history to be able to get recognized by the Harlem Globetrotters. Thank you. I know I went over my 3 minutes, but thank you for allowing me to speak.
Thank you, Mr. Brantley.
And that's why I take kids where they've never been before.
Thank you.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Good job.
Well, I do
Thank
want
you.
to find out working with the jury now.
All right, next is the approval of minutes. May I entertain a motion to approve the November 25th, 2025, and lay over the December 11th, 2025. We have a motion by Mr. Lindmark, a second by Mr. Hoffman. Is there any discussion on either the approval or the layover? Hearing none, are there any board members opposed to either the approval or the layover of the minutes? Hearing none, please cast yes for all members present. Next is the consent agenda, which includes the raffle report and the auditor's report. May I entertain a motion? Mr. Booker, motion, second by Dr. Michael Thompson. Is there any discussion on either the raffle report or the auditor's report? Hearing none. Any board members opposed? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. We have no appointments for this evening. Next is the reports of standing committees, which is the Finance Committee. Mr. Butita.
Thank you, Chairman. First of all, we have a ordinance for a budget amendment for emergency PSB boiler replacement, and I move to suspend the rules.
We have a motion to suspend by Mr. Butita. Do we have a second? Second by Mr. Ray Thompson. Are there any objections to the suspension of rules this evening for this ordinance? Hearing none, please cast yes for all members present. The rules are suspended, Mr. Butita.
All right, I move for the bill to be considered then, or the ordinance as.
We have a motion to approve by Mr. Butita, a second by Mr. Ray Thompson. Is there any discussion on this ordinance?
The cost on the was $165,544.
Very good. Any further discussion? Hearing none, are there any board members opposed to this ordinance? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Butita.
Okay, we have an ordinance for a budget amendment for emergency JDC HVAC system repairs, and I move to suspend the rules on
Motion to
that.
suspend by Mr. Butita, second by Ms. Hansert. Are there any objections to the suspension of rules this evening for this ordinance? Hearing none. Are there any objections? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Did
All right,
I ask
I'll move
that
for
twice?
consideration of the bill. of the
Okay,
ordinance.
Mr. Butita motions to approve, second by Ms. Hansert. Is there any discussion on this ordinance?
The amount on this one is $74,422.
Very good. Any further discussion? None. Any board member opposition? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Butita.
Okay, next, I didn't bring up my agenda, but we have the next 8 ordinances. What are those?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 through 11.
Okay, 4 through 11. We're going to group those all together. They're all ordinances to abate taxes for bond purposes. And I move for the suspension of rules on all 8.
Okay, we have a motion to suspend for all 8 by Mr. Butita, second by Mr. Ray Thompson. Ms. Hanser, are there any objection to the suspension of rules this evening? Mr. Ray Thompson and Ms. Hanser. Any objection? Hearing none, please cast yes for all members present. The rules are suspended, Mr. Butita.
It's just a annual housekeeping.
Very good, so there's a motion to approve all 8. Is there a second, Mr. Thompson and Ms. Hanser? Okay, very good. Any discussion on any of those ordinances, 4 through 11? Good, any objection to any of those? Very good, please cast a yes to all members present. Mr. Butita.
Next, we have a resolution authorizing the settlement of a pending litigation, Javon Douthert versus the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office, and I so move.
Moved by Mr. Butita. We have a second by Mr. Della Trinidad. Any discussion, Mr. Butita?
The amount of the settlement is $500,000.
Board member discussion on this resolution. Hearing none, are there any board members opposed to this resolution? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Butita.
Yeah, that's all I have this evening. Thank you.
Very good. We have a zoning committee, Mr. Webster. Very good, Mr. Webster, thank you. Economic Development Committee, Mr. Sweeney.
All right. Good evening, everybody. The Economic Development Committee has 2 items before you tonight, and the first one is, let's see, resolution authorizing an intergovernmental cooperation agreement among the County of Winnebago, the Village of New Milford, the Four River Sanitation Authority, and JMD Real Estate Holdings, LLC, for extension of sewer line on Harrisville Road, and I so move for its adoption.
Moved by Mr. Sweeney, second by Mr. McCarthy. Discussion, Mr. Sweeney?
I'm willing to take any questions on it. I would just add that I would compliment you on your hard work with all the economic development activity down in the southern region of this county, and that this infrastructure investment that we're going to make, along with the water investment that we made from the host fees last year is really going to be a tremendous thing for the future of economic activity down there. So thanks for your hard work on
Thank you
that
as well. Board member discussion on this resolution. Hear none. Are there any board members opposed to this resolution? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Sweeney.
And then the second item is the resolution granting $100,000 from host fees to the Winnebago County Rail Authority to establish a dedicated site acquisition fund and support regional economic growth, and I so move for its adoption.
Moved by Mr. Sweeney. We have a second by Mr. Dr. Michael Thompson. Discussion, Mr. Sweeney.
Not for me at this time.
Board member discussion, Mr. Arita.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I support the concept behind this, and I think it's fantastic if we can grow the economy, especially around the airport. My one concern was getting some reporting on how the money gets used. So I have an amendment to offer. So I move that we include a 6th whereas clause stating, whereas in consideration of the county's host fees, the WCRA shall provide an annual accounting in writing to the Winnebago County Board. The accounting shall include the following details about the expenditures. 1, total disbursement amount. 2, recipient. 3, purpose. And 4, outcome. Then revise the now thereafter be it resolved clause to read, now thereafter be it resolved by the County Board of the County of Winnebago, Illinois, that the County of Winnebago, Illinois will grant $100,000 from host fees to the Winnebago County Rail Authority, WCRA, for a dedicated site acquisition fund, and the host fee shall be used in accordance with section 22.3 of the statute. And then a new clause be it further resolved, in consideration of the county's host fees, the WCRA shall provide an annual accounting in writing to the Winnebago County Board. The accounting shall include the following details about the expenditures: 1, total disbursement amount; 2, recipient; 3, purpose; and 4, outcome. And I so move.
Moved by Mr. Arena to amend, second by Mr. Sweeney. Second. Mr. Sweeney seconds that motion. Mr. Arena.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I had worked with Ms. Reuter on the language here, but then as I sat here before this, my intent is that they only account for the money we gave to them, and then once that money's gone, they don't have to do anything. As it's written, is that what this means, or do I have to put something in there to specify that until the money is exhausted or something?
Thank you, Chairman. I'm not sure how they do their accounting or if it's going to be separate from their other funds. So that may be a question for someone on the rail authority. I'm just not sure. Because if we put, like, add language to say about the expenditures used from the county's host fees, I'm not sure if they would, how they would account for that. That's, I guess, my concern.
So just leave it as it is?
Yes, and maybe we can explain to them what we want from them
Right.
regarding just our funds.
Right, but, yeah, I didn't mean, because it's a separate entity, and we don't have oversight over it. It's just related to the money we give to them. The money they get from other sources, it's not our business to ask about, I think.
Mr. Sweeney.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I just want to, I guess, recognize the fact that Mr. Costanza and Mr. Shadlaski, 2 of our appointees, are here in attendance from the Rail Authority, as well as Mr. Michael Dunn Jr. from Region 1 Planning. And just to remind the board that as far as oversight goes, you know, this money is being oversaw by appointees nominated by yourself, Chairman Shirelli, and confirmed by this board. So there is that mechanism of intergovernmental cooperation, and in that spirit, I would think that this amendment would be sufficient for everybody's concerns and support.
I concur. Mr. Webster.
Yeah, thank you. I think that anytime we're dealing with monies that we're spending to any group, really, I think that counting of the money that we have provided, I don't think that that's out of line to ask for an accounting of that. I think that should be part and parcel of every deal we make when we're giving money. I don't think that's out of line to ask for an accounting on an annual basis, across the board on everything we do.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any further discussion concerning this resolutions, the amendment? Hearing none. Are there any board members opposed to the amendment? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. The resolution is amended.
I move for its final adoption.
We have a motion to move for this final adoption by Mr. Sweeney, second by Ms. Hansard. Is there any discussion on the final resolution? Hearing none, are there any board members opposed? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Sweeney.
That does conclude our report. I guess while I'm up here, I would just ask along the lines of the question Mr. Webster asked, and I'm curious to Mr. Dornbush, for the other entities that have historically received host fee dollars, some going back years and years, does every entity give a financial accounting of the monies received from the county, specifically the nonprofits?
Mr. Chairman?
Please.
Thank you. For some of the non-for-profit host fee allocations that we do require that they give us, before they were to come back, that they give us an update on what they did before they could ask for further funds. Depending on the project and so forth, if it's a multi-year, they'll come in and give us reports on it. So it's kind of on a case-by-case basis.
Okay, so there's a file somewhere of financial reporting of every entity listed on the host fee roster, basically, or
As
there's
far as
not
how they've used it, no.
an accounting of it?
No, but sometimes the agency will come and give us updates at committee, more of a verbal response than an actual like breakout of financials on it.
Okay. But just for the record, there are some entities that have historically received monies that are not giving us that accounting.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for the information. That concludes our report.
So I've been told that the landfill will be capped and closed in 10 years. 10 years from today, or was from the beginning? No, 10 years remaining. That's by the EPA. Now, if they slow down the amount of garbage going in there, it could extend. And from the other things that we do with composting and recycling, it could slow down, that date. So, Mr. Webster.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Father. I think that, as I mentioned, anytime we're doing basically, that's part of everything we do. $100,000 or $1 million. We find out later on that money is misspent, gone somewhere where it shouldn't have gone. We wind up with egg on our face for allowing that to happen. Think about what's happening in Minnesota right now. So there's not an accounting for where this money actually went to there. And I don't want to see us go down that road where we someday didn't do our due diligence to find out where money that we're spreading out from any of our things, whatever, find out where that money is spent. Thank you.
Thank you. I also want to thank Mr. Costanza, Mr. Shablasky, and Mr. Michael Dunn for your service for the Rail Authority. It's been reinstated from many years ago. It was created by the state of Illinois and the Rockford Airport. And these are exciting times for Winnebago County to be able to get private funding in the amount of $250,000 from a charitable trust to the Rail Authority. That belief and that board is strong, and now the county board allocating $100,000. These are real deals, and these are real opportunities to have government move very quickly to respond to the needs of economic development. So I appreciate all the work on this. Mr. Arena.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Operations and Administrative Committee has two items tonight. The first is a resolution awarding purchase of one civil processing vehicle for the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office using CIP 2026 funds, and I so move.
Moved by Mr. Arena. Do we have a second by Mr. Lindmark? Discussion, Mr. Arena?
Just to add that this is a budget impact of $70,357.
Very good. Board member discussion on this resolution? Here none. Are there any board members opposed to this resolution? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Arena.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Second item is a resolution awarding purchase of two vehicle pool replacements using internal service funds, and I so move.
Moved by Mr. Arena, or seconded by Mr. Aaron Booker. Discussion, Mr. Arena?
This is a budget impact of $52,958.
Board member discussion on this resolution? Are there any board members opposed to this resolution? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Arena.
That concludes our report. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Mr. Dave Tassoni. Let's see him walk up. Nice. It must have been a rough 2025, huh? Public Works Committee.
Make this all electronic someday, huh? Okay, thank you, everybody. Public Works, the committee brings you forth 8 resolutions this evening. First item is 26-001. It's a resolution authorizing the purchase of a utility tractor, and I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni. We have a second by Mr. Hoffman. Ms. Hanser. Discussion, Mr. Tassoni.
Just to add, this is to replace an outdated piece of equipment, typical tractor you see mowing the ditches out on the county roads.
Very good. Board member discussion pertaining to this resolution? Is there any opposition? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Next item is 26-002, and it's a resolution authorizing the purchase of 4 plow dump truck chassis, and I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni. Do we have a second? By Mr. Booker. Discussion, Mr. Tassoni?
Just to add, these are for 4 plow dump trucks. It's a cabin chassis. We purchased the salt spreaders, the boxes, and the plows at a later date. They're about another 12, 18 months out. This is just for replacement of 4 plow trucks.
Very good. Board member discussion? Hearing none, are there any board members opposed? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Next item, 26-003, is a resolution authorizing an agreement with Willett Hoffman and Associates, Inc. For the construction engineering for replacement of the Prairie Hill Road Bridge over the Rock River. I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni. We have a second. Mr. Webster seconds that motion. Discussion, Mr. Tassoni?
Yes, just to add up there, if you're not familiar, between what is Route 2 up there and Prairie Road, South Left Road, Prairie Hill Road Bridge, message boards are out, I believe, and expected to be full closure around the first week of February with total replacement of that bridge.
Very good. Discussion? Hearing none. Any opposition to this resolution? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Chairman. 26-004 is a resolution authorizing an agreement with Willett, Hoffman and Associates, Inc. for architectural and structural engineering services for a new equipment garage for the Highway Department, and I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni, second by Mr. Webster. Mr. McCarthy, discussion?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, this is $110,000 for engineering services for that. I'd like to extend a very warm thank you to all my board members that have supported this funding, approximately $2.5 million building that will be being constructed out at the County Highway Department. And as you see, we just spend about $300,000 apiece for those dump trucks, so hopefully in some short order of time, we'll get a building built, and this time next year, they'll be inside and warm. So thank you very much for that.
I see Mr. Molina smiling back there. Very good. Any further discussion? Any opposition to this resolution? Very good. Please cast a yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our next item is Resolution 26-005, and it's a resolution authorizing an agreement with Chastain and Associates LLC for right-of-way acquisition services for the Owen Center Road project. Now, so moved.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni, second by Mr. Della Trinidad. Discussion?
This is, like I say, up there from Riverside Boulevard up to Latham Road, widening and resurfacing of Owen Center Road with a roundabout at Elmwood, and looking forward to that project starting midsummer to late fall of this year.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Any opposition? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Moving right along here, 26-006 is a resolution authorizing a structural engineering agreement with Willett Hoffman and Associates, Inc. for bridge load rating updates as part of the Centralized Agency Permitting System, otherwise known as CAPS. I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni. We have second by Ms. Hansert. Discussion?
This is just some housekeeping things, bridge load ratings. It helps the Highway Department there when they're directing oversides and overweight loads throughout the county.
Very good. Further discussion? Any opposition? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Thank you, Chairman. Next item, 26-007, is a resolution authorizing an engineering agreement with Itiris for traffic signal coordination and upgrades along the Riverside Boulevard corridor, and I would so move.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni, second by Mr. Dr. Michael Thompson. Discussion, Mr. Tassoni?
This is part of a $800,000 carbon reduction program funds that was administered through R1, and it's from Material Avenue out to I-90 on Riverside. It's to install traffic lighting and coordinate everything for less emissions from all the traffic.
Very good. Further discussion? Any opposition to this resolution? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni.
Okay, Chairman, our final resolution here, 26-008, is an ordinance. Oh, this would be an ordinance, sorry, not a resolution, for the vacation of a portion of Ramona Avenue right-of-way in Rockford Township. And we would just read that in for first reading.
So that'll be laid over?
If anybody would like to entertain a motion to suspend?
We have a motion to suspend and a second by Ms. Hansert. Is there any opposition to the suspension of rules? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. The rules are suspended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would then move for the adoption of 26-008, an ordinance for the vacation of a portion of Ramona Avenue right-of-way in Rockford Township.
Moved by Mr. Tassoni, second by Ms. Hanser. Any further discussion on this ordinance?
Just to add, Mr. Chairman, if I could, this is just a 100-year-old plot of a driveway right-of-way going into a parcel of land that's contiguously owned by private owners, and this is just to clean up the mapping. That's 100 years old and never went anywhere.
Very good. Further discussion? Any opposition to this ordinance? Very good. Please cast yes for all members present. Mr. Tassoni,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Everybody stay warm tomorrow. Be safe. Thank you.
you as well. Public Safety and Judiciary Committee. Mr. Lindmark.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. No report this evening.
Very good, Mr. Lindmark. Thank you. Unfinished business? Do we have any unfinished business before the board? Ms. Hanser.
Thank you, Chairman. I don't know if this is more unfinished business or new, but we have a vacancy with the Winnebago County Community Mental Health Board. That vacancy has been pretty much vacant since April of 2025. We need to move forward on that. I would like both caucuses to address the recommendations that the Winnebago County Community Mental Health Board brought forth so that we can move forward and get someone in that spot.
That would be wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We have a lot of appointments coming up. That will be one of them. Unfinished business. Mr. Booker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A private citizen brought to my attention and a couple of other board members, the attention of a couple other board members, Mr. Ray Thompson and John Penny, an issue in Mr. Thompson's district regarding Metro FiberNet on Roscoe Road, bike path and such. We had it in discussion at caucus last night. Just wondering if Mr. Molina with the Highway Department, is there any update, any movement? Do we have any information on that issue at all?
Sure. Mr. Molina?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The update, well, let me just give you a little background. Metronet, which is a fiber optic company, and there's a lot of them, install a fiber optic line along Roscoe Road. When we issue a permit, we basically tell, we review their plans and we tell the applicant that they, you know, where we want them to be. Usually it's a few feet off the right-of-way line. What happened in this case, there's a couple of locations where the contractor went into private property. So it was brought to our attention later. And then since then, and that was back in maybe October, November last year, we started working with the utility company, with Mr. Sprague, and we've been trying to resolve the issue. However, there's so much that we can do, because now, in my opinion, it's a civil matter between the property owner and the utility company. So, what we did is we basically put on hold all their permits to this particular company, not just at this location, but anywhere else in the county. There was a few options. You know, they have to work it out with the property owner. They can relocate the line to public right-of-way, and I think that's about it. So the update is that my understanding, Mr. Sprague is still not happy with whatever the utility company has offered to them. And again, there's nothing else that the highway department can do.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to add that Mr. Sprague did say that Matt Fox from your office went out. Very happy with how Matt Fox, very cordial. It was a very gentlemanly meeting with them. And yeah, Matt Fox is high marks by Mr. Sprague. So yeah, he's just hoping for a satisfactory resolution to this, and he doesn't want to bring any undue hardship on the county or anything like that. He just wants it all worked out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll get worked out.
And so do we. Again, the only thing that we can do, and we've done this with other utility companies, we put their permits on hold until a resolution happens. Again, I'm not sure. I think something has been offered to Mr. Sprague, and he wasn't, it's not something that he wants. So again, I don't know the details of that, and there's so much that we can do now, except that we're not going to issue any more permits until, this is completed or resolved.
Very good, thank you.
Mr. Thompson.
Quick question on this topic. Is there any, has this ever occurred before, this type of issue?
Yes, it has. Not very often, but it does happen. The one thing is that you got to understand is that we issue many utility permits in our right-of-way. We are not there when they're installing it. We just don't have the manpower to do that. There's a lot of work in our right-of-way. It has happened before, and typically it is resolved. Because all these utility companies, they keep coming back to us for permits, right? Now, with the fiber optic companies, it's a little bit different because there's a lot of them are new companies, and they're going to be here for a little bit, and then they're gone. If it is a Nicor or a telephone company, et cetera, anytime that they come back to us, and whether it is a similar case or any other issue with the county, we just won't issue any more permits, and that usually gets them moving.
In this case, and this may be something that legal would know, is there, thank you. Is there a standard letter of encouragement from legal that could be issued that says, you guys missed the mark on this particular, you've trespassed onto a citizen of our community's private property, would like for you to fix this?
Chairman, thank you. Since it's our opinion, it's a civil matter between the property owner and the company. So if the county steps in and attempts to either play a mediator or try to, resolve it beyond what Mr. Molina already said, what we've already done, then we're stepping into their feud. Because at this point, it's my understanding the property owner has rejected an offer that the company has gave him. So we have not done a letter like that in the past.
Would that be peculiar to do that? I mean, for any types of, because it seems like we have a dog in this show in that we issued the permit and the vendor did not honor the permit that we issued. And because this vendor is perhaps, I don't want to say a fly-by-night operation, but the vendors are just a contractor that's digging up the earth and sticking a cable in it. 2 years from now, they'll probably be gone compared to ComEd or Nicor or some of the others. But if a letter from the county said, hey, we want you to work on this and fix this, I'm wondering if that would motivate them. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it would just probably reiterate what Mr. Molina has already communicated, him and his staff. So if we wanted to put it in writing, what he's already told them verbally, we could, but I just don't want us to get mixed up with their issues.
Gotcha. Okay. That would be good. And then the other question I was going to ask him was, there was also an issue with that same customer or client, county resident, who shared that we as a community are putting in a bike path along their property, and it's apparently going to be very, very close to their front porch, like within 15 feet. That's peculiar.
Mr. Molina.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just what Mr. Booker said, we have been working with Mr. Sprague since the beginning. He has expressed his concerns. This is a design issue. This is a future path. We have told him that we are going to work with him. We're looking at all the alternatives, and there's a lot of other issues that we have to consider. We've actually, because of his comments, we are actually considering moving the path. So the fact that he's bringing it to you, we have cooperated with him. We have met with him numerous times, and we're going to continue to do so. And they have asked us, during the design, to do certain things with storm sewer, pipe culverts, and we are doing that. I'm not telling you right now that we're going to move the path because we're still looking at everything else. There's too many other things that we need to consider. However, we're working with him on this. The path is in front of the farmstead, on the south side of the road. There's many other residential homes in that area. And that's what this path is going to serve to, right? The people that live in those homes. So that's where it makes sense to put the path. However, we are considering moving at it because of his concerns. But that's not a final decision yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Webster.
I want to be clear on this. We touched base on this at caucus the other night. You got two separate issues going on here, okay? One is the guy went on private property. The other is what we may or may not deal with the path, potential path going there. The thing with the guy chowing down through that, the power lines there and tearing that up, we, the county, have absolutely no responsibility for that at all. I mentioned it the other night. When we issue permits pertaining to county property, not to private property. We don't issue a permit in place of talking to the landowner to begin with. That's not our position. So we really don't need to insert ourselves into that fight between the contractor and the landowner. That's between them. We don't need to get involved in that. We don't have a dog in that fight. Okay? Just want to be clear on that. We don't ever give permission to go on somebody's private property with the permitting, contacting them. Just want to be sure of that, because the county gets blamed for plenty of things that we don't do, or we should have done but we didn't, whatever. And in this instance here, we're good on that. The negotiations are ongoing, whatever, for the path, whether to move it or whether the man agrees to have it on his property. I just want to be clear on that. Thank you.
Any other unfinished business? New business? Mr. McCarthy first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the time. Many of you may know or may not know that we never had a ordinance for solicitation here within the county, especially the unincorporated areas. And on behalf of myself and Jim Webster, and with great assistance from the state's attorney's office, that we were able to put together a draft for the ordinance. And what I would like to do at this point is to send it to committee, which would be operations and administrative, for review, and then finally come back here to the county board in which we could vote on it.
Very good. Thank you. Mr. Sweeney.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I also have legislation to send to the appropriate committee. I appreciate the conversations that we had in caucus. I appreciate the conversations I had with Valerie Hansert, Democrat Caucus Chair. In fact, co-sponsored by Mr. Brad Lindmark and Valerie Hansert, along with myself and anybody, and Mr. Arena, who informed me today that he'd like to be on this too. But basically, it's a budget amendment directing $53,144, a grant for the 1% safety sales tax fund balance to the Winnebago County CASA nonprofit entity, which is the court-appointed special advocates that are, we'll debate it, but just for those who, in case someone on the board doesn't know, that's currently servicing an entity that currently services about 250 children that find themselves, for no fault of their own, tied up in our legal system, probably by virtue of their parents or guardians in some less fortunate situations. And they do incredible work, and they're ramping up their volunteer base to need this position to be able to accommodate the traffic flow and the logistics of doing the job that they do. So I appreciate the support that's already been voiced for this, and I submit this to the appropriate committee for consideration.
Very good, Mr. Sweeney. Any other new business? Mr. Dr. Michael Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. No new business for me, but I just want to ask if I could have my name added as a sponsor for the ordinance draft regarding solicitation that Mr. McCarthy and Mr. Webster have brought forward to us this evening. Thank you.
Well noted, thank you. Mr. Ray Thompson.
Wondering, are we signing up for this annually, or is this a one-time occurrence? This 54,
The draft solicitation agreement?
right, 53,000.
No. This is for Mr. Sweeney's proposal for the CASA. Mr. Sweeney?
To answer your question, it would be the intent that once this grant was given, that in the budgetary process, it would be included year over year, recurring.
Good. Ms. Gorel?
This is one of the best programs that we have had in our county, and it needs to be continued on. And I'm sorry they didn't have someone, but now they're going to have someone that will take care of this. I just ran into Judge Rosemary Collins this past week, and she started this, and it was quite a few years ago, and it has been very, very helpful to young people. This needs to be carried on. Thank you for doing that, John.
Thank you. New business? Announcements and communications. Clerk Gumau.
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to remind everyone that early voting starts on February 5th. That is also the first day that vote-by-mail ballots can be put in the mail. I'd like to announce that we have been notified by the Postal Service that they are changing some of their practices. It is no longer their policy that when you drop a piece of mail at your post office or in your mailbox, it will be postmarked that day. It could be a few days later because they're changing their process. So keep in mind, if you are voting by mail, we are highly recommending that you put it in the mail back to us no later than March 10th, or drop it off at our office, or use the drop box that's located outside of our office. Our target date for our offsite is going to be on March 18th. That is the first day for grace period voting. There are a lot of candidates on this ballot, and we also have 4 referenda questions, 4 or 5. We're currently laying out the ballot as we speak. We're proofing it and laying it out, and there are still some state candidates that are going through objections. So we're kind of waiting on some of that. But your staff in the elections department has been working very hard for this election. So again, remember to vote. And if you want to vote in person, so you have 3 choices: vote early, vote by mail, or vote in person on St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th. In addition, all the items that our clerk's office has received is on file for your review. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Announcements, communications. Hearing none, Mr. Webster moves to adjourn, second by Mr. Dr. Michael Thompson. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.